Jasmine and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to talk about the thing that I hear the most since I've gone vegan, which is I would love to go vegan, but I love cheese, I can't live without it. So what do you do in that case? Well, two things. Just go vegan and still eat cheese. Like, if that's the best you can do for animals, that's brilliant. It's more than welcome, and it's a lot more than other people do, so welcome to do that. And the other thing you can do is just try to eat vegan cheeses. There's plenty of them in the market nowadays. Or you can cook at home and make cheesier versions of your favorites. So that's another option. So the recipe we're going to be making today is like a cheesy sauce. There's something Americans use which is called queso, which means cheese in Spanish. No idea why they call it queso. But it's basically like a cheesy dip. So this works well for pasta, but also for nachos or that sort of thing when you make like this big thing and you put cheese sauce on top. So anything like that, like poutine, a nacho platter, will go great with this recipe. So what makes a good cheesy recipe? So basically you need a number of things. So the first thing you're gonna be needing is this nutritional yeast flakes. You find this at health food stores and it's in flakes, and it basically has this cheesy flavor to it that is brilliant on anything. I basically, like, well, not me, but most vegans just use it like crazy. We sprinkle it on everything and it's so good. The other thing you're gonna be needing is miso paste. Try to go for a light color miso paste because this has a very rich umami flavor that also brings some saltiness to the recipe. So you want to use this to provide richness to your cheesiness. So that way you have a deeper flavor. So these you buy it in Asian stores and also some vegan stores, and if you're lucky you can find it fresh, fermented and living in some stores, but here in Chile we can only get it pasteurized. And sometimes it's soya based, or you can even find chickpea miso, which is actually better for cheesy recipes. Now the other thing we use for flavor is both garlic powder and onion powder. Basically these two things together, well, when you don't use too much of them, just a pinch of each, also help you get this cheesiness to your recipes. And lastly, for color, you can use some turmeric or also some cooked carrots. That also works very well to give it this orangey color. It depends on what you're making. Sometimes I like it without color, but basically I think it's too lame to have this sort of whitish thingy on top. It doesn't look that tasty, but a pinch of turmeric will make it yellow in a very mild way, like a straw color. But if you use a lot, you're gonna get this very bright yellow that doesn't look tasty at all. So don't go too crazy on the turmeric. So it's the same like when you see a painting and you look up close and you see all of these brush strokes on the canvas, and then you take a couple of steps back and then you see, oh my god, that is a very rich landscape or like a very moving scene. It's the same with flavors. We can use all of these flavors to try to mimic the impulses that our brain will say is cheese, because we don't know how else to call it. So that is my idea behind this recipe. At home I always use these ingredients in whichever mixture to try to create anything that I want that is cheesy, such as the recipe that is coming. So thank you so much for watching, and if you're here, let me know if you want more content like this in English. What kind of recipes would you like? And yeah, thank you for watching. So let's get to the recipe now.
So let's make our very easy cheesy sauce. We start with 500 ml of water plus a half a cup of cashews or any nut of your choice, but try to use one that doesn't have any husks. We can also use 550 ml of soy milk or any plant milk that you have instead of blending it with nuts, in case you don't have a very powerful blender or in case you don't have any nuts at home. So now for flavor, we add 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast flakes, 4 teaspoons of vinegar. I'm using rice vinegar, you can use any vinegar you want, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder plus 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And now for texture, we're going to be adding 3 teaspoons of cornstarch. This will thicken as the sauce is cooking. And then for color, we're adding a 1/4 teaspoon or maybe just a pinch of turmeric powder. And now for the glorious umami flavor, 2 teaspoons of miso paste. And lastly, we're going to be adding pepper. For cheesy things, I really love using white pepper, but you can use any pepper you have at home. So now we blend this very well. We transfer this to a saucepan and we have to cook it in medium-low heat until it bubbles, and then count 3 to 5 minutes until it thickens. Should look more or less like this. And now we can use it on pasta, on nachos, on anything you like. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you. Bye bye.